Let us now learn about the main parts of a circle. First, the circumference. The circumference is the complete distance around a circle. It forms the boundary of the circle and separates the inside of the circle from the outside. When you move all the way around a circle and return to your starting point, you have traced the circumference. Next, the diameter. The diameter is a straight line that passes through the center of the circle and joins 2 points on the circumference. It is the longest chord in a circle, and its length is equal to twice the radius. Now the radius. The radius is a straight line drawn from the center of the circle to any point on the circumference. All radii in the same circle are equal in length. Let us look at an arc. An arc is a part of the circumference of a circle. It is formed between 2 points on the circumference along the curved edge of the circle. Arcs can be classified as minor arcs or major arcs depending on their size. Next is a chord. A chord is a straight line that joins any 2 points on the circumference of a circle. Unlike the diameter, a chord does not have to pass through the center of the circle. Finally, the segment of a circle. A segment is the region enclosed between a chord and the arc it subtends. There are 2 types of segments, the minor segment and the major segment. These are the main parts of a circle. Angle properties of a circle for geometry assessments. Angle properties of a circle help us understand how angles behave inside and around a circle. These properties are important in geometry assessments and help us solve many circle problems. Let us now go through the main angle properties one by one. When an angle is formed at the center of a circle, it is always twice the angle formed at the circumference, provided both angles subtend the same arc. This means the angle at the center is equal to 2 times the angle at the circumference. If the angle at the circumference is 35 degrees, what will be the angle at the center? The angle at the center will be 70 degrees. When a diameter of a circle subtends an angle at the circumference, that angle is always a right angle. This property is known as the angle in a semicircle. Whenever you see a diameter in a circle, what type of angle should you expect? You should expect a 90-degree angle. Angles that are subtended by the same chord or the same arc and lie in the same segment of the circle are always equal. So if 2 angles face the same chord from the same side, those angles have equal measures. A cyclic quadrilateral is a 4-sided figure whose vertices lie on the circumference of a circle. In a cyclic quadrilateral, the sum of a pair of opposite angles is 180 degrees. If one angle measures 110 degrees, what is the size of the opposite angle? The opposite angle will be 70 degrees. The angle between a tangent and a chord at the point of contact is equal to the angle in the alternate segment of the circle. This rule is called the tangent chord theorem, also known as the alternate segment theorem. All angles around the center of a circle add up to 360 degrees. This is because angles around a point make a complete turn. When a radius or a diameter is drawn perpendicular to a chord, it bisects the chord into two equal parts. This means the chord is divided into two equal lengths. A tangent to a circle is always perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. The angle formed here is always 90 degrees. To conclude, understanding these angle properties of a circle makes solving geometry assessment questions easier and more accurate. Practice identifying these properties in diagrams and apply them carefully in every question.